In this video, I will show you the DPS performance of the Wanderer, also known as Scaramouche, with and without Faruzan, the upcoming Anemo support. I will show you his complete weapon DPS chart, his best artifact set, and his constellation DPS comparison. His elemental skill activates a stance that boosts his normal and charge attack damage for around 9 seconds duration. His passive also increases his attack, crit rate, energy, and duration of this stance, depending on the element of the opponent that is being hit by his elemental skill. His second passive also gives him a chance to deal more damage when sprinting under his stance every time his normal and charge attack hits the enemy. To put simply, he can do 5 sets of normal attack combos consisting of 20 normal attack hits during his stance period of around 9 seconds. His elemental burst, which has 15 seconds cooldown and 60 energy requirement, deals 5 instants of damage that can be boosted by his C2 for up to 150% damage bonus. A C6 Faruzan can boost both his Anemo damage and Anemo crit damage, along with 40% Anemo resistance shred on the enemies. Together, they will become the new Raiden and Sara. Without further delay, let's take a look at his weapon damage numbers and DPS, using the new upcoming artifact set, which effectively gives him 45% damage bonus. As you can see, the Widsith at Refinement rank 5, when it triggers the attack buff, can be almost as good as the signature weapon. But, this is only good for content creators who want to showcase damage per screenshot. In practice, its average DPS would be so low, because you're not triggering its buff very often. But, if you don't have any 5-star catalyst, the Widsith is still going to be your best option. You can use the Eye of Perception if you don't have the Widsith. From what I see, Scaramouche is a high investment unit that will deal huge DPS, only if you invested a lot on him. Let me show you what I mean using the next few charts. As you can see here, without anyone else, Scaramouche alone can deal considerably high DPS values between 10k to 35k. Now let's take a look at Scaramouche supported by a C0 Faruzan in the next chart. As you can see, with a C0 Faruzan, a free-to-play C0 Scaramouche can deal 16.92k DPS, which will be the case for majority of players. But the DPS of a Leviathan Scaramouche is no joke. He alone can deal almost 1 million damage, or 50.81k DPS, within his single rotation. Now since a Leviathan will likely have a C6 Faruzan, let's take a look at the next chart. With a C6 Faruzan, a C6 or 5 Scaramouche now can deal well over 1 million damage in just 18 seconds duration. But this is far from Scaramouche's potential here. Let's add a C1 Bennett with Noblesse artifact set into the equation. With Bennett, a C6 or 5 Scaramouche and a C6 Faruzan can deal 1.5 million damage in just 18 seconds rotation, which is insane. The sweet spot though, should be at C2 Scaramouche, since you'll most likely already got Faruzan at C6 at that point, so you can stop and pull his signature weapon at R1, and get a massive 49.5k DPS. For the rest of us, which can only pull for a C0 Scaramouche and a C0 Faruzan, here's the expectation. 25k and 35k DPS is not much, but not bad either. Also please note that there will be changes in the future, so be sure to subscribe to my channel for further updates. So to recap, Scaramouche's best artifact set is going to be the new upcoming Anemo artifact set, which gives him effectively 45% damage bonus. His best F2P weapon should be the Widsith, but if you don't have it, you can use the Eye of Perception with slightly lower DPS. His best artifact builds vary between weapon and constellations, so be sure to check that in the previous chapters. He should be a great pull only if Faruzan is in the same banner, if not, I wouldn't recommend it. I think that's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss out my next DPS calculation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.